thanks for watching. This is Hito from HITOSTAR.com. Today I'm going to be speaking about Aries new moon on April 5th and 6th, 2019. This new moon is happening in the sign of Aries. Aries is the first zodiac sign of all, and it is a great time for new beginning. It is a sign that loves speed and originality. At the time of the new moon, we have the moon and the sun squared 90 degrees to Saturn and Pluto. This Saturn-Pluto conjunction has been happening lately, and this is going to continue throughout the 2019. And it is a big deal. Especially in 2020, we have a great conjunction with Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter, and South Node, Dragon Tail, all conjunct in sign of Capricorn. So this event is a big deal that's going to happen in 2020, and I've been talking about this. It is about changing your structure. So this month in April, having this conjunction Saturn-Pluto affecting to the new moon, and we have another moon that's coming up, Libra full moon at the end of April. Throughout this month, we are going to experience this Saturn-Pluto energy, which can be challenging a lot of times, but also because of these challenges, pressures, we are going to achieve something much greater than before. And the structures that you had in your life or in society can be totally changed throughout the 2019, and we are going to see the glimpse of these events in April. So this Saturn and Pluto conjunction in Capricorn hasn't happened for 502 years. So you can see how big deal it is. And this square is happening in sign of Capricorn and Aries. So these two signs are called cardinal signs, and whenever we have new moons, full moons in cardinal signs with a lot of planets, we tend to experience some activities, some actions, some changes that can happen rapidly. So in the month of April, you might feel some big changes that can happen with a speed. Capricorn is also about law and order, regulations, rules, boundaries, and borders. So any issues around those topics can come up in this month, or you might be working on them already in the last 1 year or so. Now you might see the process has been becoming real. This is the type of energy, it's great to do your homeworks. If you are doing what you're supposed to do, universe is going to reward us. Eventually, this Saturn and Pluto can give us a long-term success. In the month of March, we had Mercury's retrograde that I talked a lot about in the last video. On March 28th, we are going to finish this Mercury's retrograde. So anything to do with cancellations, delays, miscommunications, misunderstandings, all those things can be improved, and things to do with conversations, communication can go much better. It is always important to look into what happened during the Mercury's retrograde and what are the messages we received, what are the improvements we needed to make. I'm so happy this Mercury is going forward, because that's been affecting a lot of my mental side and communication and everything. So this is a great news for us. Another event that's happening at this new moon is we have Mercury, Jupiter, and Neptune all conjunct in sign of Pisces and squared by Jupiter in Sagittarius. So this energy is great for artists and healers, things to do with spirituality, because Neptune and Pisces is about energy we cannot see, the energy of nature, energy of love. So with all this Mercury and Venus conjunct, especially magnified by this planet Jupiter. This can be a great energy of healing and spirituality and artistic, creative energy. Whenever Jupiter does something, we always feel great, and this can be a little bit too much because it's a square 90-degree intense angle, but still it's Jupiter, so we are gonna feel this great energy, optimism and hope and expansion. It is great for meditations because Jupiter in Sagittarius can make you travel to the world, but also to different dimensions, and you can go on a big trip. So from April 10th to April 13th, around this time, we have several events happening. First one is Jupiter retrograde. So the same planet I was explaining about, Jupiter, is going backwards, and that can emphasize the same theme: optimism and hope and expansion, traveling. So that can be magnified because when a planet goes backwards, that's when the symbolism is emphasized. But at the same time, from 10th till 13th, we have the Sun going to square, making an intense angle to Saturn and Pluto. So this can be some challenging energy that can bring some intense emotions, intense events that can bring you some big changes. Especially the Sun and Pluto square can bring you some true feelings, some transformational experiences. So you might feel something that's coming out that was hidden in yourself, that you have to look into the truth around that time. But ultimately, this is a great energy for transformation and looking into your truth. So this month, if you feel like things are not going as fast as you think, or some things are challenging, don't worry, it's not only you. We are all going through this energy, and the universe is trying to ground us and be able to become. The universe is trying to ground us and be realistic and be able to get things done. New moon is always a great time for new beginning, so please do make some wishes. And because it's in sign of Aries, it is about your originality, or even about creating your own brand or business. Thanks so much for watching again. This is Hito from HITOSTAR.com. Please do like and comment if you like this video, and subscribe from this button here. And I am having a special price for my astrology session, so please do check out the information here. As a singer, I am performing in a musical on April 25th till 27th in New York City. So if you are in the city, please do come see the show. I have two different websites, one for astrology, HITOSTAR.com, and another one for my artist information, HitomiNozawa.com. So please do visit both. Thanks so much for watching again. I am wishing you a beautiful new moon in Aries. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.